Sapphire Speaks, and this is your oracle message for the day. So, the message that I heard was push past, push past, push past. And I don't know if this resonates with anyone, but I know it definitely resonates with me because today I woke up and I felt like extremely exhausted. I was just trying to figure out, okay, like why am I so tired? Why am I so tired? And just started to go through the list of things it is that I've done. Go through the list of things it is that I have been working on, and how much that I've been putting into, into me, into my plate, into others, and all of those things. And it was push past, push past. And it's so crazy because when I went online, I saw this message that was stating that we need to put more work into what it is that we are attempting to accomplish. And before anybody gets upset or irate and say, I'm doing it and I have kids and this and that, or whatever, 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 this is not to negate the fact that you're not doing the work. This is not to negate any of that whatsoever. Okay. But it's to understand that when you are releasing certain mindsets, releasing certain things, when you are realizing that you can have what it is that you want to have, and it doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be in struggle, it doesn't have to be difficult. When we are realizing that we can manage our life, our situations a lot better, a lot easier, that need to push past, that need to put a little bit more effort into what it is that we are desiring or wanting to create. That is the push past. Okay. So I pulled cards, of course. I pulled cards, and it felt like everything was this, was just kind of reinforcing that. And again, this is not to say that we are not doing the work. This is not to say that you are not on your way. This is not to say that you are not building or constructing or any of those things whatsoever. But it's those lingering energies of that old mindset or those old ways, or, how we can, we've been taught a certain way of how to do things. And so as we're learning a different way, a lot of times we have to, you have to get past that hurdle of it has to be hard. You have to get past that hurdle of, I have to do it this way, or it has to be a struggle, or it have to be all of those things. We have to push past that mindset and put that effort into what it is that we are desiring to create. Come on. Okay. And again, these messages, they go for me first. For me first. Okay. So the cards that I pulled: embrace, birth, blessings, soulmate, tantric union, moon tree, abundance, answered prayer, deep knowing, peace, building blocks, time for a nap. I know that's me. Round and round, thinker, come to the edge, a change in the winds, risk, success, high priestess of earth, meditation, fragment, belonging, high priestess of air, focus. Those last three, six, eight cards are your underlying energies: risk, success, high priestess of earth, fragment, meditation, belonging, high priestess of air, focus. Those are your underlying energies. Come on. Come on. So even in your underlying energies, there's success. Even in your underlying energies, it is, you are being told to take a risk. Take the risk. See, you have two risk cards. Come to the edge and risk. And see, I know that a lot of us are, like I stated, we are releasing this old and walking into this new life. We're releasing this old way of doing things and understanding that it does not have to be hard. It does not have to be chaotic. I had to realize, even with myself, even though I've changed, some things in my life, I still was maneuvering as a person who was who still had those same things on her plate. I was still maneuvering as a person who was still going through the same trauma or the same issues that I had been through when, in a place of peace. And it's not to say that, it's not to say that everything is great, everything is gravy, everything is this, that, or whatever, whatever. But it's also to understand myself, just like you need to understand yourself. As you have gone through and have been taught that things have to be hard, they have to be a certain way, they have to be this, that, or whatever, and you have known that things can be a lot easier, things can be a lot great, things can be a lot greater. You can manifest things in ease. There's a need to release yourself or relieve yourself of these issues and to find a better way to start looking at the solutions. Stop looking at the problems because the more, and again, we have focus. The thing that you focus on is the thing that is that the, the thing that you focus on is the thing that increases. So if you're focusing on the problem all the time, of course, this problem is going to look way bigger than the solution. So it's for us to start calling in solutions. And as the solutions start to come in, we start to look at those solutions to see which ones are the best ones for our lives and what we are trying to, and I don't even, let's not say trying. No more trying. As we are starting to focus on the solutions that are the best method for our lives and for what it is that we are creating, it's time for us to start speaking life into those things. So I'm a big, big, big advocate of writing the things it is that you need down. Writing your not only the things it is that you need, but also writing the things that you want to create down. Writing your goals down. Writing the things that you've done on a daily basis down so that you can see that you have been pouring into your craft, pouring into your joy, pouring into your success, pouring into your life on a daily damn basis. And realizing that you no longer need things to come into your life in a hard way. I don't need to learn this the hard way. I don't need to learn about love the hard way. I don't need to learn about money the hard way. I don't need to learn about life through struggle. I no longer need that. And allowing the ease to come into your life. This thinker card, this round and round card, you're going around and round in your mind about should I or shouldn't I or should I or shouldn't I or should I or shouldn't I when you're being told to take the fucking risk. If this situation is not making you happy, take the fucking risk. There's success there. But the success comes in because you are doing the work. The success comes in because you are constantly breathing life into the thing it is that you want and need and desire. The success comes in because you know it's not a I think, I think, I think, I think. It's a I know. And if it doesn't work out the way that you think that it's supposed to work out, understand that it works out the way that it's supposed to work out and it works out for your greatness. So as you meditate, as you go within, as you go into nature, as you call into your spirit, your guides, your ancestors, your creator, there should be this peace, this inner knowing that everything is going to work out. I think some because we have been through so much, we're afraid to take the risk. We're afraid to take those extra steps. We're afraid to fall. So you might as well, I might as well sit in what's comfortable because this is what I always know. Okay, what you always know is making you miserable. What you always know, what you've always done is making you miserable. So do something else. Take the fucking risk. And again, I'm saying this to myself. I'm saying this to myself. So, whatever the risk is that you are contemplating, whatever the risk is, be it that business. Oh, well, this business it failed before. Da 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 da. But do you have the understanding of what you can do better in it? Do you have the understanding of how to make it work? Or maybe there's some other things that you can implement into it. Maybe you can go back to the drawing board to, revamp this thing. Maybe you can start applying for grants to make this thing work. Maybe there is more that you can pour into it, or maybe you can scrap the idea altogether and rock out with a new idea. Take the risk. Take the risk. There is success here. I mean, you have two risk cards. A change in the wind. As you start to speak to your situation starts to change. As you start to speak to your creator about what it is that you want and need in your life, it starts to change. I need this. I've been through all of this or whatever. I'm not really sure about the decisions that I'm making. I need your assistance and your guidance in this. The high priestess of earth and the high priestess of air. Those those are guidance cards. Let's go out in nature. Start speaking to the elements. Start speaking words of knowing to the elements. Start speaking words of knowing to your creator, to your ancestors, to your guides. Stop being so hesitant and so laid back about what it is that you want and take the risk for what it is that you want. Because you can't be upset with somebody else for making their dreams come true when they are willing to do whatever it is that they have had to do to make it come true. Like, I cannot stand people who are like that. And it's so absolutely horrible to see this stuff all over social media where people are just absolutely hating on somebody else for doing whatever it is they felt like they had to do to make this thing happen. That's their life. Leave them alone. Like, we need to be able to take the risk in our own lives and whatever that risk is. And if you feel like your risk is, you know, falling into love or leaving your job or, whatever it is that you think it is, by all means, I'm not saying do this illogically. By no means. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying just, oh, fuck this job, I quit, this, that, or whatever, whatever. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying whatever it is that you have to do or whatever it is that you feel the need to walk towards. And you're walking towards this thing logically. You're walking towards this thing knowing that you're guided because it does not make sense to take a risk that you do not believe in because you're going to sabotage yourself. If your mindset is not set for you to take this risk into love or into this new job or to this new path or this anything it is that you're wanting, you are going to sabotage yourself and you are going to put yourself in that same place. So, your mind, heart, body, soul, all of that needs to line up. Because if you're, I don't know, risking love or risking a job or risking moving to a different state or whatever, what's going to happen is if everything is not lined up, if everything is not on the same playing field, you're going to recreate the same situations that you are running from. So this round and round, this thinker, I need you to allow this change in the wind. I need you to allow these old mindsets to go. I need you to allow the way that you are handling things to go. I need you to allow it to go. Allow something new to come in. This nap, rest and rejuvenation. Oh my God, I need a nap. I need several. But one of the greatest things about resting is that it allows your body to heal and reset. So this mindset of I'll sleep when I'm dead. That's a very old archaic mindset. I get where it comes from, but the more that we rest, the more that we allow that reset of that new mindset to come in. If you've been reprogramming your mind, if you've been doing things consistently on a consistent basis, and you've been pouring into yourself, and you've been, healing yourself and doing the work on a consistent basis, that need for rest, that need to reset your clock, your body, your mind, your spirit, so that it can all get on the same page. That's a necessity. That's not, a luxury. That's a necessity. You need to go to sleep. You need rest. You need to restore. You need rejuvenation, peace, deep knowing, building blocks. Everything that you have to create the life it is that you want to create, you have it right now. For us to start looking outside of ourselves, for happiness, for anything whatsoever, like everything that you have is showing you that you have what you need to create what it is that you want, need, and desire. You have the building blocks. Your job is showing you how you would like to set your business up. Your job is showing you how that you would maybe not like to be, as far as, you know, a boss or whatever. How you would like to not treat your employees. I don't know. But you have everything it is that you need. We have the internet. Internet has 50 million people online who are willing to talk to you and give you consultations for whatever it is that you need. Who are willing to There are people who are willing to talk to you, as far as if you need a therapist. Come on. I'm on board for therapy. I'm on board for healing. I'm so on board for doing whatever it is that you need to do to pour into yourself so you can become the best version of yourself. You have those building blocks. You need somebody to help you with your credit. You need somebody to give you guidance. And I want to say a huge thank you to, the witches and the spiritual workers who have been in my corner, who have been, so very helpful to me. Hoodoo Hannah, Bossy Bruja, Spiritual Bruja, who is, an amazing person. I can't wait to work with her and to interview with her regarding what she does and how amazing she is. That is coming soon. That is coming soon. I can't wait to interview her. But there are so many people online who are willing to help you with what it is that you want to create, and with just releasing that old and walking into the new. So we're no longer in this life of I don't know how to. I don't know how to. Push past that mindset to get to where it is that you need to get to. There's so much information that is out here. There's so many people who are willing to help you to make that life, not just a dream but a reality. So we don't have, like they had back in the day, all of those, those reasons of why they couldn't and didn't and all of those things. We don't have that. We have less and less reasons on why we are bad parents or bad people or running away from our shit or, throwing our shit on other people. We have less and less reasons for that. Because this is the age of technology. That shit you were doing needs to go. You need to heal. It's time for some new shit. Reach out to your people. And if you do not know who to reach out to, you can reach out to me. I am willing to refer some people to you who can assist with no problem. So we have answered prayer here. Abundance. Come on. Moon tree. Tantric union. Soulmate. Are we calling in our soulmates? Are we calling in the loves of our lives? Embrace. Birth. Blessings. So there's some amazing shit here when we take the risk. There's some amazing shit here when we open up our hearts and our lives to vulnerability. There's some amazing shit here when we allow ourselves to be guided to what it is that makes our heart sing. There's some amazing shit here. And it's to understand that I totally understand how it can be a little bit difficult to maneuver through life sometimes. Life can get tricky and all of that. And we have to really keep ourselves in check as people who have gone through, a multitude of things. We have to keep ourselves in check to see whether or not we are just going towards what's easy and and what we can just settle in, or if we are allowing the people who come into our lives to check us when we are not being our best, check us when we are, settling and not sitting in our, not living up to our potential, because that's a real thing. It's very easy to walk away from somebody who is speaking life into you because you don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear how I can be my best. I want somebody to like me right where I am. Okay. There is somebody who's going to love you and like you right where you are. There is. But if you want people in your life who is going to call you out for settling, for not being your best, for not being, that you are capable of creating more. You know that you are deserving of more. You know that. So this belonging, allow those people into your life. I'm so grateful to have people in my life who call me out on my shit. I'm so grateful to have people in my life who says, yes, you have been doing a whole lot, whatever, 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 but still go, okay, but what about this? Have you been feeding your heart, mind, and soul? Have you been doing your self care? Have you been doing your self love work on yourself? Have you been telling yourself what it is that you are worthy of? Have you been speaking life into yourself? We need those type of people in our lives so that we can open our eyes to what it is that we have created, where it is that we are, and where it is that we are trying to go. Because having people around us, yes, people around us to just say yes, 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 will not get us to where it is that we are wanting to go. So take the fucking risk. Take the fucking risk. Meditate. Meditate. Talk to your creator. Talk to your guides. Talk to your guides. Moontree, there's guidance here. There's guidance here. Your prayers are being answered. The thing it is that you want is being answered. Embrace the change. Embrace the fact that you are letting this old shit go. Embrace the fact that this old shit has come in and it has played its part, it's played its role, it has done everything it is that it needed to do. You are now in a place of knowing who you are and what it is that you want. You now see the steps that you have made. Yes, this old shit has come in, it has broken your heart, but has it opened your eyes? Embrace. Thank you. Thank you for what you have done. Thank you for getting me to this place. Thank you. Thank you for being right here with me, holding space. I am ready to go to a new fucking level. So it's time for me to push past and step this shit up. Yeah. We're on the top of the deck. Creativity, loyal heart, forbidden. Huh. With this energy that we feel, with this energy of stagnation, create. I don't know what it is that you desire to create as you're resting. As you're resting, what it is that I do is I ask a question, and as I sleep, when I wake up, the answer comes to me. Because when you're asleep, you're allowing your mind to rest. You're allowing your mind to sort out what it is that needs to be sorted out. You're allowing yourself to rest, to put that monkey mind it is that we have, the mind that's always doing, saying, running around. It's attracted to little shiny shit. It's attracted to everything. It's going 50 million miles a minute or whatever, so you can't really focus on what it is that you need to focus on. Ask a question before you go to sleep. Go to sleep. When you wake up, you'll have the answer. That has been one of the most beautiful things for me. What we are seeing a lot of times is a fragment. We are seeing a fragment of a situation. We're seeing a fragment in our dreams. We're seeing a fragment of who we could be, a fragment of what we can create. We are sometimes intimidated about what it is that we're wanting to create because we feel like we don't have the capability of being that person. We don't have the capability of what does this accomplish? I can't possibly I can't and you fuck it up before it even gets to manifest. Watch your words. Watch it is what you're saying. Watch your words. Watch those thoughts that are going into your mind. Watch it. Watch it. Focus. Focus on what it is that you are wanting to bring into this life. If you are if you are looking for help in your business, speak that into your business. I know that help, the right help that is going to come into my life to help me manifest this business. I know that the right people are coming into my life to help me do this. I know that the right man, the right woman that is going to help me grow and make space for me, and we're gonna have fun, and it's gonna be loving and passionate and all of that, because you have answered prayers and blessings all up and through this. Abundance, answer prayers and blessings. Soulmate, come on. And your soulmate can be your children, your soulmate can be your friends, your soulmate can be whatever it is that you desire for it to be. So it's for us to get very, very, I don't want to say specific, but to get very serious about what it is that we are wanting to co-create. To get very specific. To understand that we can't have what it is that we want, but are the things that you are trying to co-create two opposing things? Because sometimes that don't work. I want somebody who stays at home with me all the time, but I want somebody who, you know, goes out and has a lot of money and this and that or whatever. Well, one of them sounds like he don't have a job. And the other one sounds like he works a lot. Does that work? Whatever it is. Like, to be, be absolutely honest with yourself. Are you working on your shit? Are you pushing past those feelings of I can't have what it is that I want? Are you really putting in the work with yourself? Are you battling your shit through other people? Have you done everything it is that you are supposed to do on your end? And we go and we give these jobs 40 and 80 and 120 hours and this and that or whatever, and we give our children whatever is left of the energy it is that we have, and we don't have any energy to pour into our dreams. And it's so crazy because I'm online and I'm seeing all of these people who are really imparting knowledge into us and really, wanting and desiring to help us to see, that we can have what it is that we want to, but then, we're so caught up in, oh, I can't, and that it won't, and this, and all of the negativity in your situation, that you don't realize that you are telling every cell in your body that I am incapable of making this thing happen. And so every cell in your body is that is supposed to allow you to thrive and to live and to be happy and to boost your livelihood is now going, you can't, you want, you don't. And so all it does is agree with whatever it is that you're saying. Dick Gregory said this, and it was like the most amazing things that I had ever heard. It's like I've been saying this, and it is so absolutely awesome to hear, somebody saying this. So you have to be careful about what you're telling yourself. Be careful about what you're focusing on. Be careful about what you're giving your energy to. Be careful about who you're sharing your plans with, your secrets with, your goals with. Be careful, because you are able to create. You are able to co-create something amazing if you take the fucking risk. If you push past your fears, your raggediness, the raggediness of it all, you're able to make it happen. So I am Sapphire of Sapphire Speaks, and as always, it is a pleasure, just doing these videos. I hope I didn't make you wait too long. I have a lot of things that are in the works, which I am super excited about. But you can definitely DM me for readings. I am here on IG as Only One Sapphire. I'm on YouTube as Sapphire Speaks, and as always,